Okay. All right, good. For a second there, I thought that my hotkeys were all messed up for OBS because I switched out my keyboard because my old keyboard that we were talking about last stream, the PS2 old school clicky keyboard. Well, it's not clicky, it's membrane, but it was very loud. That spacebar, I just couldn't handle it anymore because I actually used a non-broken spacebar on a different computer. I was like, oh shit. So I'm using my spare one right now, and I just had the number lock off. It was very silly. I didn't realize what was going on. I was like, what? Was it keyed in to the old keyboard specifically? That makes no sense. That's very silly. But then I just quickly, clicked OBS, and then I realized that number lock was off. It's like, oh, I should check that before I close out the stream at the end, because I forget, and then it's like, oh, hey, I do my sign off, and then it's awkward clicking and moving around as I try to get it to turn off. So, hello there, Carrie. Okay, let's do this. I remember. Oh, why is there white right there? Oh no, why is there white right there? What is this? What is this? That's not... Oh, okay. Right. So after stream last time, I got some feedback from my mom who plays this character in D&D. And she wanted the skirt to be a little bit shorter, so I had quickly just roughly did that. And now I need to fix that. Yeah, the shorter tunic. There we go. Oops. There, that looks much better. I don't know why it changed the opacity, but that was probably when I was freaking out about hotkeys. So yeah, we need to fix that. We need to clean that up, and then do the carpet. And then I think Raina's done. Well, no, more arrows. And then I think Raina's done. And I need to focus on finishing this chain. And then the dog. Or the wolf. Sorry. Alright. I'm like very scatterbrained right now. So weird. Whenever I try to change my music, I had to hack some keys for media controls on this keyboard because it doesn't have any extra buttons or like the function key. And so I hacked scroll lock, home, and end, and I'm still getting used to that placement. Like, move my hand to change the song. I'm like, oh, there's no buttons there. And then the actual volume knob I use on my audio, because it's a knob on my speakers and I can plug my headphones directly into that. I like having a physical knob because it makes it so much easier for streaming. I have separate volume controls. But I think that's the hardest thing I've had to adjust to with having the Cintiq, is that the way I'm positioned, the knob is like so far away and I have to constantly move the monitor or like try to reach underneath it really far. So that's my life. Okay, oh my god, I just yawned very visibly. I hope Zarlak wasn't hiding in the chat. I always stifle them now. I don't want to get caught. This I should just be able to smooth, kind of like blend it together. And this. We need to clean up here. Oh no, there's more white. Stupid carpet. Alright, I'm gonna have to have the cloak behind here. No. No. The stupid cloak. I figured I'd be done with it by now. Nice. Alright, shorter tunic we need to erase. Just a lot of layer shenanigans right now. Be hard to keep track of it sometimes. Oops. Right now I just kind of want to get this fixed and then quickly merge all the layers so it becomes simple again. But it is nice right now to be able to just paint like the cloak and not have to worry about the edges of everything. I guess that could work. Oh god, her leg too. She just gave me a bunch more work without realizing what she did. I kind of hate it because I had the design doll model here and everything, and that's gone. I might have to dig into I can't believe I didn't realize like half her leg is missing. The other PSD file for that because I don't have it here. Dang it. Dang it. Why would you do this to me? Is there a really, really small white spot on the tunic near her kneeling knee? Yeah, there is. We can fix that really quick. Probably. All right. Yeah, I had given her plenty of times where I was like, hey, does this look good? And I got like, yeah, this is fine. And then she does this to me. And I figure, you know, I mean, like, harmless request, easy to do. Not really so easy. I mean, it was before I had to redraw a leg and a foot, which is, like, not fun to draw. Gonna be very honest about that. So you chilling out in bed already? I assume. Alright, that's a multiply layer. What am I doing with my life? I'm making new layers all day, every day. Okay, that looks reasonable. Ooh. Yeah. Now we deal with the leg. I'm still trying to like grapple with the fact that I need to do this. Okay, okay, badge. So I could have done it there. Rather than on that layer. Wonderful. Wonderful. Doesn't really look dark enough for me. So I'm gonna go in and fix that. There we go. I'm not like painting this in absolute black, but it's nice to have that as the color on the brush because that way I just get more of that dark line that I want. Okay. So I like working with the saturated colors and then slowly building up any of that kind of stuff. It's just easier to grab a slightly stronger color and just have flow or opacity controls either baked into the brush or up there. No, yes. I'm on my phone watching, so I gotta switch out of the app for a second. I mean, that's fine. It's your phone. I actually don't know, because whenever I've been on my phone, it's always like put off to the side and the app is up. Can you hear audio like when you're just doing other things in other apps? Or is it like YouTube where it just all kind of mutes and stops until you get back into it? Like new YouTube, because I remember old YouTube when you could actually go do multitasking before they put that behind a paywall, and you could listen to your music with your screen off, saving battery life. You could go into other apps and it's just playing in the background. Kids these days don't know what they're missing. I mean, it's a story as old as time, really. You've got something new that comes out that's got all these features, it's free, it's like, oh, this is too good to be true, and then, you know, it turns out that it is. The end. Slowly put everything behind a paywall. Like when Hulu came out, it was touting utterly free TV. I remember those commercials, like the weird alien commercials where it was like, how could they be doing this? It's aliens. No reference. Can I do this? That's why my brain is reeling, because it's like, oh man, this is spooky. Do it all on our own. Okay, why is there a line here? Oh, right, okay. I guess this would be, no, it would be, she's down, she's kneeling, so her foot would be back here. like this. Would it be at that angle though? I don't know. It might be more behind her leg. I'm going to flip my canvas and find out if that looks okay. It does. The shadows are really messed up, so it's weird, but I think that ought to work out. Like the foot could probably actually be a little bit more behind. Dang it. No. Yeah, because her center of gravity there, it needs to be okay. Let's clean up this nonsense. I think I'll keep it mostly obscured in shadow just to make it easier for me. This doesn't have to be too detailed. So if I can cut corners, I will. YouTube will sometimes run a window even if you leave the app. Wait, what? Oh wait, but you use Android, so it's a little bit different. Those sounds and videos if I leave the app. Wait a minute, oh my god, just pop out. There's a setting, sound and all. Now I feel silly. I'm sorry, I'm talking so much energy kind of back. I mean, dude, it's fine. It's obviously a very quiet stream. Do all the talking you want to do. I'm just here struggling with a foot. I'm talking about how I'm struggling with a foot. Okay. Now I should be able to paint this leg and have it, yes, just doing what I want it to do. Sort of. Oh goodness, okay. I need to draw more shoes, and I really don't like doing that. But I realize that that's something I probably should do. Balls. Balls. think I could get away with that. Oh my god. Now I need to give her the boot. Give her the boot. She's wearing one on this leg too. It's actually here. It's so far down. I probably shouldn't have made those lines so far up. Step back. Feet are the worst. Feet, yeah, feet are with all the little toes, and then like shoes. Like it's just a static still life shoe, okay. But actually drawing them so they look aesthetically pleasing to me, so they seem acceptable to me in my art. Oh god, it's awful. Full of cheese. The finest cheese. Just need to make this acceptable enough so that it looks okay to a human eye. That's it. I mean, it doesn't look that great to me. Oh man. Looks like her leg is fucking broken. But I really don't want to go into the other PSD file and dig around. Oops. I just can't have the line going all the way back. So do something like that. And then it does not look broken. I mean, it's so dark though, and the way the lines intersect, I don't like. They're also way thicker there. I'm just seeing all the things. I think that might be passable. I hope it's passable. So I think I'm gonna move on now. Let's get these arrows out of the way. No! I need it in caps so I can actually read it. Another arrow. Man, I wish I could actually share my music. What, like, you know, I've never really understood how there are certain streamers that do that, where it's like, oh, you could just request whatever song and I'll play it. And it's like, I thought that that was illegal. Like, you can't do that because you don't have license to the music. And for, like, normal streamers, I mean, if you're talking like a company, sure, they can do fancier stuff. Oops. But like that's a feature that was touted. Like I saw Stream Elements going like, here, you can do this and that. And I'm like, why would you allow this when everyone talks about it being something that's I mean, I guess you don't really get caught, right? And then the stream gets muted afterwards, so it kind of covers your tracks. But I hate that though, because then if someone wants to watch the VOD, it's all muted. But I see that even like not even on Twitch, but also like YouTube, where there's live streams and it's just music playing. I don't get it. I try to stick with what I know, but then I feel bad because like I get to listen to all sorts. I mean, sometimes I'm like, yeah, this is better for everyone because I'm listening to like the guilty pleasure pop. But right now I'm listening to punk rock. That's right up your alley, I think. Give me the punk rock. My fingers do not want to cooperate. Man. I wish I could. I really do. That's not the arrow I wanted. Okay, I'll just leave that the way it is. Oh my god, my shoulder needs to stop cracking. Dang it! I want to have a black one, but I don't think it's gonna really look very good when I add color in. Gonna be honest. Oh my god. No. this out a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Let me lock that again, and give it, a white. No, that looks awful. Ooh. Oh, I might have given you some of that punk rock. Wires everywhere. That's what that was? Wait, what was what? No, you didn't hear. Okay, well that's probably good because Twitch would have probably heard it too. Your shoulder, oh yeah. It's like when I try to rotate it right now, there'll be nothing, but when I'm actually doing art here, it'll just go, just crack awkwardly. Yeah, the black there will probably need to get changed when I add color because I'm pretty sure I don't want to keep them absolute black, but what can you do? Alright, that should be enough different types of arrows because I don't think she had too many different types at the time, but I'm still going with the idea that this is a magical quiver that will like give you all of the varieties and you can just pick and it will just pop another one out like a vending machine, because otherwise I can't see how that would make sense having all of them there. Shadow needs to be fixed, carpet. I think we're ready to do our warping trick. At least sort of ready. Dang it. Dang it. You can't make it smooth. This is not a vector program. Okay. Let's see if we can do this. Don't even use my express keys. Just do that, because that's what I know. Hey, why didn't you paste? Hey now. All copy. Thank you. That's really nice resolution there. I didn't even realize that I got this that big. That's great. Okay, we'll leave it about this. Oh, dang it. No. If I hold down shift, I expect you to stay. See, my shoulder cracked again. Stop doing that. No, stop. I see you jumping a little bit. And it's not even like that big of a deal right now, but it's the principle of the thing. Thank you. Alright, so we're going to do a clipping mask to, dang it. To our carpet. And I have my backup pattern there. We can move it onto our lovely, lovely carpet. And we try to free transform. There we go. I feel like I have to really press hard down on the button for it to engage sometimes. And this is generally the angle that we're going for. So we warp it. I wish you could get more warp, I don't know what these are called because I can't think right now. Anchors. Yeah, I wish you could get like more fine-tuned anchors because this is like a little too simplistic, I think, for me. This is just going to be applied to the top, and we'll worry about the bottom later. Oops. Stop doing that. So there'll be some slight tweaking involved, because this will, like, it curves, right? So you're not gonna see all of the rim or whatever you want to call it of the carpet. And that's gonna be a thing I'm gonna have to like itch around with to try to get just right. That's fun. That's fun. Oh, it actually has a lift mechanic. You know, that's maybe we can do this. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. I don't remember it having that, so that might be new, or it might just me being an idiot and not realizing that it bends so nicely three-dimensionally. That's gonna save some time for me. Still want more anchors though. Anchors are love, anchors are life. I'm not getting it to do what I really want it to do here. Come on. Come on. Now stop grabbing there. Oh, you're the worst. Can I get... No, I can't. Okay, I need to move this first. Oops. So I will... What are we looking at here? Okay. So this needs to be on that edge there. This needs to be on this edge here. And now I should be able to bring it down. There we go. Stop dinging windows. That's helpful. That is really helpful that it does the three-dimensional stuff for me. I'm actually still kind of floored by that. Okay. Now this is gonna need, I think, some foreshortening that we don't really have at the moment. We work with our anchors here. Should be able to get a believable approximate. Alright, so I don't have it back here. And I think I'm being too silly to know how to do that. Maybe. Questionably. Pull this. Can't have the edge of the rug showing here since it does, or it's supposed to wrap around. And we have the foot cut off here. So that means that I don't have my line correct. That doesn't look horrible, actually. This anchor. It looks strangely flat because of the shadow. It's like wigging me out, but I don't think I can turn shadow off while I'm in this, so that's great. Then we have the same problem where I need to move it all the way out in order to get this anchor. There. Let's bring this back down. That looks better. Ish. Looks better-ish. Ah, that shadow. It's hard for me to visualize here. Because the curve here is bad. It's bad. And I can't just leave this and come back, which is unfortunate. Because if I free transform it and then try to warp it again, it's stupid, so it's not going to remember everything. I just go off the cuff here. All right, let's apply this. Oops. going to get rid of that. Get rid of that shadow. Yeah, it's still... Maybe that was my problem here. Okay. I didn't realize I could do all this in one go, so we're gonna do something a little bit... We're gonna do this again. And this... I'm going to grab a white. Should bring this up here and make it red. Oh wait, no, I have black and white. Oh, I see. Okay. Thought I had black and white, the like adjustment layer thing on, but I don't. Hello there, Tom. So I can leave this down here. Or no, I can't. Do I have more than one? That's weird. Cause this is, oh, it's a gradient. Oh, there it is, black and white. Okay, I saw the gradient map, and for some reason my brain thought that was the black and white one. So it's just me being silly. Alright, so now we have our red line. I'm gonna make another copy of this carpet. And we are once again putting it to our carpet model here. Going back in for round 2. We will, if I can get it to click, free transform. Maybe. And warp. Yeah, so this is kind of stiff, but if we have to change our line here a little bit, it's not really that bad of a thing. Line that up. Bring this all the way down here. Curve the heck out of this. All right. I think we have a good setup here. I will start trying to lay this down. We'll see how this goes. Ah, man. Already a mess. Doesn't seem to like holding on to how I made the anchors to begin with. Just like changing them. That's okay, because we can just keep playing with it. And we'll get there. That's very much that one. I can't. Can lift this a little, but it Yeah, I don't know if it's really gonna follow the same line work as what I set out to achieve here. Yeah, we'll do that. Love that Patreon update you posted earlier. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you both like it. I wanted to put that together and start a general conversation if anyone has like good quality helpful tips. Makes me wish that I was an artist so I could benefit from all that detailed and well thought out advice. And the picture was super cute. Yeah, Glitch decided to flop down while I was taking it, so it was kind of serendipity. I was just like, well, alright. I'll do that. Why not? I'll take your picture. Yeah, I plan to do that, and then I also had plans for some tutorial stuff. Just some basics for people to watch if they wanted to watch for like free stuff. Artist on a budget. And I also want to make my own tutorials, but let's be real, I've got so many things that I want to do. I don't know if I'll get around to doing too many of them. But I'll try, dang it. That looks pretty good. I think it looks better than before. I would prefer that this was a little bit flatter. The rim here is a little bit flatter. I don't know if I can really get that to where I want it to be though. I guess if I itch it from here, like I bring this up and I bring this part down, but it's still gonna stretch this. I need more handles. Yeah, because this will do it. This will lower it, but it also like lowers the rest of it here, which that's not the worst thing in the world. This is gonna be a little different. But it could work out alright. Yeah, this part's killing me because I don't have control, and that's the downside for this warp tool really, is you can do a lot with it, but there is a certain amount of limitation with what you want to be stretched or not. So this is very blurry here. The way it's being stretched. I know winning with this here. If I got this to look normal at all, then this part would just not look normal. You're not gonna let me undo it? Rude. I gotta get this back under control. Oh no, I think I screwed it up. Oh dear. Oh dear. What have I done? I guess we'll try this. Apply. I'll just have to paint that part. Oh shoot. Shoot! Don't want that. I missed that. I feel like I'm not doing the warp tool justice right now because I'm just kind of being really fast and loose with it, but it is very good It's better with less complicated things, I'll give it that. Like if you're just wrapping something around a torso, boom, you'd be done by now. Which looks like so much... Glitch looks like one of your cats. The most important resource. The cat. Alright. Grab this, duplicate it, so I'm back up. And then we're gonna clean up our carpet a little bit. I was hoping that I could do this and pretty much like solve everything, you know? Like slap it down, it's good to go. But we're going to actually have to do a little bit of painting, which more often than not happens. Well, I mean, going in, I figured there was gonna be some painting involved because I didn't realize that I could really warp in 3D. That was true 3D. And then I realized, oh, I can. Let's see how far we can go with this. But it's still paper thin, so it's another thing that I want to make sure I can convey the thickness of the material. Come on, brush. I'm not gonna have that curve in it after all. Well, not the same curve anyway. Yeah, this whole ratio's off. Hey, Zarlark, Alcos, hello. Yeah, I think I know what to do. I think. Go back to my carpet. And I'm just going to grab this front part. And we're going to shape that. Dang it, tablet, stop saying that I have low battery. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh, wait a minute. Don't apply. We need we need to do one very important thing before I start warping. Flip it. Okay. And then we warp. Well, actually no. We scale. Dang it, you did it again. Alright, whatever. I can't be bothered right now. Alright. Gonna move you down a little. Gonna help you out, buddy. That's like an interesting look. That's what I want, probably. I'm wondering if I want to have that slight curve to its... Probably not. Pull this in a little. I think this looks a lot better. More realistic. Whatever that means. Whoa, Tom, what is that emote? Look, now it's a party. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go back to our carpet base. And we're just going to reveal some of this beautiful, beautiful carpet. That, I think, looks much better. Much better. It says hide her foot a little bit more, but I'm alright with that. Probably should bring like the whole thing up more, because it really does look like her leg is so much higher than it probably should be the way the carpet is curved. Party emote? Oh, alright. See, like, no, it's not your fault. I just can't tell what it is. Like, my brain is just broken. But now I see it. It's the little popper, I guess it's called, the little Twitch emote, and then it has the little party bits coming out of it. Okay. I literally, like, my brain just couldn't understand the image for a little while. Okay. Yeah, this part here is an issue for me, the way it bent. I think it warped it a little too much. But for right now, I need to go back to Reina and mask her foot a little bit. And see if this looks correct to me. More or less. It still seems a little bit thin, but I can make the edges a little bit thicker. That's just painting stuff. That's stuff that has to be done. It still doesn't feel like she's putting a lot of her weight down on the carpet, but it's a weird situation, it being a magical carpet. I don't know if I can do this without breaking the world, but I'm gonna try to do that. I mean, it totally changes her aim. But, you know, whatever. What is accuracy? You better not talk about the universe, Tom. What exactly is this creation? It's a D&D boss fight. That's what it is. A very low level one, though. Oh, wrong arena. I was like, heck no, I can paint on this if I want to. And I was like, oh wait, this is the wrong layer. It is not visible. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, I like that better. It feels like there's more weight going on. I'm gonna save and quickly flip the canvas just to make sure that I'm not losing my mind. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Oh my god, my freaking shoulder. Do the carpet thing again. I wanted to do it all at once, and now I'm still doing it in pieces like I was going to originally. You know what? I might as well do it anyway. Get the approximate width going on here. Okay, that's pretty good. And we're going to rotate this rug. Let's see about here. I'm going to bring gonna bring everything about there. And now I'm gonna warp it. Because having the edges close to where you want them to be, just, or where they're gonna end up being, kind of makes things a bit easier, I find. I want this more squished though to the side. More curved. I'm not really getting the curve that I want here. An issue. Okay, that's better. Now I gotta work with this edge here. Stop fighting with me, Windows, I swear. Keeps on doing that ding like I'm doing something wrong. But all I'm doing is everything right. Why not create a painting of a D&D boss fight? I mean, yeah, why not? That's the most epic thing you can do, right? And also, like, maybe for the memories, Tom, because this is, like, it's just like taking a photograph, except instead you can't take a photograph, so you paint it. It's like the old days. Wait, did I drop something? What happened? I have headphones on. I need this to be a little bit, it's getting there. Yes, this works for me. This is much better. I should have never tried to do it all at once. I should have just followed what I used to do. Actually, that's not entirely fair. Trying new things, see if it works out. If it doesn't, you know what? You'll learn something from it. This has a certain width. This is actually a little bit wider than it probably should. This should be the widest piece. And this should be, like, there's a dissonance there, which bothers me because it took forever itching this to be just the right size. I'm gonna say opla, and then I'm going to lament that this is not quite right. I'm gonna see if I can tweak it. I don't know. Whoa, no. I think I'm gonna really... This might... Don't want to use liquefy because that's probably not going to lead me to where I want to be. This tool can sometimes cause things to be blurry pretty easily, and I think liquefy kind of has that similar problem, but okay, I think at least now it's not as noticeable. Potentially. We apply. This is... Okay, you know what? Let's... Free transform. Stop it, shoulder. It's gotta be this one. It's gonna be a little bit derpy. Just the way it is. Because I am not painting a whole entire texture onto this. Oh, heck no. This still is saving a butt ton of time. Be right back. Need to move my butt to the PC. Fair enough. I was just curious if it's a regular thing for people to do to document a D&D playthrough. Drawing stuff, not really. It's more common for people to keep game journals. There's usually in like a organized D&D game, there can be like someone that they're the journaler and they take notes each session. Otherwise, you just have people normally just taking notes as you go through the game, and that kind of serves as like your character's journal. And it can be in character or it cannot be. I mean, it's either or, but that's usually how these things are kind of preserved, through player notes and just general memories, word of mouth. But paintings like this, I mean, it does happen. Or even like little doodles. If you're not super artistically inclined. Alright, I have one last little bit to go. Oops. Well, I'll get rid of this. Once again, bring out our carpet. And we need this. Well, it's probably being generous. A little extra probably wouldn't hurt. We will copy this and paste it. And this will be our corner. Oops. And it needs to be a little bit smaller. Dang it. Because it is further away. We apply that, and we put the clipping mask on right there. Still super curious about this whole D&D thing? Well, easy way is to play in a game. I should really watch the series. Or that is actually even the easier way. Just watch Critical Role. Or just have it, like, they have it in podcast format. So there's no excuse to just not listen to that while you're doing a run or just making dinner or whatever the heck. Just have it on there in the background. So, no excuses. If you are that curious, curiosity finds a way. Alright, that's probably a pretty good location. I should save. I haven't done that in a while. Is this not a commissioned work? Yeah, yes, it is. I mean, in the very loosest sense, because I kind of commandeered it. Since I'm part of this game, I was like, I'm going to spend way too much time on this for what you were going to pay me. I'm making my own. Oh, wait, actually, don't apply it. It needs to be on the bottom. There we go. That makes it much easier for my brain. Okay, so we're going to line up our edge there. And then we are going to warp this. It looks kind of blurry and bad, but it will look better later. Don't like how I'm getting a lack of foreshortening here. I also don't like how I left an artifact there. Yes, it saved it. I wasn't actually sure if it was going to do that. I was like, I'm scaling it now, and I don't know whether it's going to save the information I wanted it to, but it did. That was great. Heckin' awesome. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna, I think, call this a loss, because I need to get over here. And clean up this edge, because I can't accurately see what I'm doing here. So I don't think I got a good edge. Yeah, like this is not, it needs to curve better. I might still just be able to warp it the way it is now, because it wasn't too complicated of a warp. Oh, I heard a beep. I heard another beep. Because I have the window open. Surprise! No, it's still too stiff. This needs to curve more naturally. So we're just gonna, you know, do it again. Take a generous amount. That can change things, and I'm not quite sure if it will be for the better or for the worse in this particular instance. Because my brain just can't right now. Apply. We put this right in here. Did I back it up? There we go. Line it up with our corner, kind of. Free transform, rotate it a little. And then we're gonna warp it. Alright, so this has got a much better curve to it. And I can see what I'm doing with my edge here, which gives me a lot of comfort. I'm not like super worried about like the most polished clean edge, because that's, you know, that's something I can paint over. And I know I'm going to probably have to do little painting edits, but just getting the bulk of this done is what's important. And having the warp tool, it just really helps. Okay. Yeah, there's really no foreshortening. Such a bummer. But okay, apply. Who needs it anyway? Save. Noise suppression needs to be added as a filter. I mean, turns out you know what you're doing, Cap. I'm liking how this. I'm liking it better now. How the carpet is turning out. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that it's my commission. Yeah. The first pass the carpet was pretty rough because I was just like, three-dimensional space that I've never done before. I mean, I've used the warp tool before. This is obvious, but the curling it onto itself and inside of itself was a little bit much. But I don't like noise suppression at higher levels, like it will just cut out, or noise suppression as in like, because I've played around with that, and if my voice is too soft, it won't trigger the noise gate, and then it's just like weird awkward silence, and then I just cut in. So I kind of just, I have a little bit of one, but I also have like audio processing for what's the word? Compression, so that my voice sounds around the same volume, no matter if I'm talking really quietly or I'm talking really loudly. I mean, like, there's a difference, but it's not like as rangy as it was before. Been reading up on mics lately. That's a rabbit hole. I'm actually going to buy one very soon. Ooh. That's nice. I like my Snowball. Andrew's old Snowball. It works out pretty well. And it actually doesn't even need the little pop filter, which is great, because that was really obnoxious to deal with. The beep sounded like it was in my room. That's hilarious. I mean, it did sound very loud. Like, I have my headphones on, so I have a little bit less spatial awareness when it comes to audio. But it was very loud. And I realized that it was my neighbors, but I only realized that because I have that window open, and it came in that very general direction. It was super loud. Well, you know, it wasn't a German vehicle. No, it was not. Do you plan on using voice chat to talk to us then? Of course. I'm a shy girl, man. Actually, no. I mean, like, I just don't. Outside of this, a lot of times I'm not social by nature. That's been said, that's been put out there. But I'm usually I'm just doing other things, or if I am socializing, it's one-on-one with friends. Almost always through text. Very, very rarely is it through audio, because that just commits me, like, it anchors me to my computer, like we're there. So it's only if, like, we're playing a game or something. I hardly talk on the phone anymore. It's almost always through text. This is just the life I live, man. Just hanging out, talking with people while I'm on the computer sounds nice in theory, and I would like to engage in it. But then it's like, well, I just want to listen to my music. And if I'm listening to my music, then it's like, well, then I have the conversation on at the same time, so you can kind of do that. But then I can't sing to the music, because I'm not going to just sing randomly and chat. And then I also feel obligated to take part in the conversation. If there is a conversation, be engaged in it, to be conscious of it. So it's just me making excuses. Oh, well, Tom too. I mean, both of us were not really in voice chat nearly as much as everybody else, I think. I also want her to talk to us. Am I not talking to you now? Aw. I'm the most antisocial caveman, and I still try my best to talk to you guys, which is good. I mean, that's kind of why one of the reasons why I started streaming was because I realized I was very antisocial, and I figured this was a nice outlet for me to engage with other people. And, like, have a conversation while getting the work done, or just playing games and stuff. But yeah, it's really hard for me to find other downtime around in my life beyond streaming to just hang out and chat with people. I'm usually just doing stuff, or I just flit from project to project, and not all of them are on the computer, so that's why I really like the text format, because I can just keep moving while engaging in that. And even that, like, it kind of bothers me on a certain level because of the workaholic person that I am generally. It's like, I've spent too much time talking, now I must leave. Alright, so this texture looks pretty good. It's very extremely bright, so we've got to fix that next. well, since I have all these layers separated right now, we'll do some level work. Oh my god, back, stop. Stop it. We'll just... Oh, okay, that was not smooth. It just jumped to what it was. Okay. Normally I can move this slider and it will actually change in real time. Dang it. Say okay. So I can zoom out here. Yeah. Do that and say okay. Whoa. Compressor, what? Compressor is the one that levels out your voice. Suppression, let's say you eat chips and the mic doesn't... Yes, I know. But the suppression, like I was saying, like, I was having trouble with when I was talking quietly. Of course, now the mic is in a completely different position than before. Before, the mic was a certain distance away. Now I can just move it and I can have it much closer to me. So it's something that I could go back and look at. But generally, it was just... It would clip out my voice, and I hated that. I'd rather it pick up everything and my voice rather than sometimes not picking up my voice. You're all making me feel so bad. You all have nice voices. Yeah. I mean, like, yes, we do. I think so. You're perfect when it comes to sharing your voice online. I try. I mean, like, I don't know. I it's not so much making excuses, it's explaining what's going on in my head, because I know, like, we just see people's external actions and we don't really know the full story of what's going on. So it can, I worry that it comes off like that I don't care to interact with people, because I do. It's just... There's a lot going on in my head, and then there's also my consistent need to just, I don't know, be a hermit. So it's like, it's a mental battle sometimes. Alcohol surprised the heck out of me. We talked more than once in voice chat. It was a rare thing when I heard the DualSense. I have never said that word out loud. I've read it, but I've never said it out loud. Tones of Alcos the other week. What mic are you using these days, Are? Yeah, what mic are you using? Oh, a cheap, crappy one. Hey, whatever works, man. You can, like, put it through different audio programs and make them sound pretty good. I mean, I did that for the longest time. Dual sit, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't said it out loud. Software can do a lot, it's true. Just look at what we did with this carpet. Oh my god, it's already almost 8. We do this middle part. Dokily dokily. Yeah, that looks in line with everything else. Whoa, okay. Zoom out here. A little bit close for comfort. have our finished carpet. Can work on our shadow again. Ooh, that looks okay. Let me just put that in there. Yeah. Add another layer though. Another layer of shadow. We do multiply because that, oh my god. Hey, express key. Do the thing. Nope. Nope. Doesn't want to change the size of my brush. That is horrible. And, dare I say game breaking. You are the worst thing. Seriously. Nothing but problems with this fucking thing. Okay. Like it's... it's working. Okay, we good. Quick while we can do this. Just adding a little bit of extra dark shadow basically where she's touching down on the carpet. Give that a little bit of extra weight and presence. And just adding a little bit of darks where I think they should be. A little bit too dark, so we'll lighten that a little. And I think this means that Raina is pretty much done. Actually, that's not true. I still need to do a little bit more fudging around with the carpet because I can't just leave it like that. But her person is pretty well contained here. It's on the carpet, looks legit. Her arm looks a little bit small. I don't like that, but I'm gonna deal with it. Compared to her leg, it's like a little stick. Can't handle myself right now. I will drag you back by your ear if I have to. What? I'm not talking in voice chat ever again. Oh no. Strap him to a chair and roll him in, Kay. Probably sounds super weird to everybody here. What sounds weird? I missed it. Just set your PC so you can listen to your mic. If your mic is good enough, you'll actually hear things better. Oh. Just open your camera and another display. Don't make me get the... I've never seen that word before. It's food, right? I feel so bad right now. It's talking about listening to speakers versus headphones. Oh, yeah, well, it depends. Okay. Before I leave, I want to do a little something with the carpet here. That might change actually, so I'll just... I was thinking I would mask it to the carpet itself, but instead I won't. It's really that simple. I think that's a bit helpful, especially with the thickness thing going on. Kind of accentuates the fact that this isn't a paper thin rug that we're dealing with here. And you need to have the value separation to kind of make it more three-dimensional looking. This way it looks thick, and it looks like you're getting like the bounce light, ambient light thing going on, and it cuts some contrast here with our shadows. I just know that that was what I needed to do. Let's zoom in. Let's leave it like that. You can look at it. Okay. I got a bit paranoid after my house got robbed, so I have cameras with a mic on. Oh, cameras with a mic on them. And my computer alerts me if it detects something moving. That's fair. My friend has never been robbed at all, but yeah, she's got one of those in her apartment. Where it just like watches, because she's worried. I mean, it's an apartment complex. I guess I could see it. Especially if there's like maintenance workers that come in and then they'll just, look around. And get kind of set up if I'm going to play online with voice, I mean. I want people hear an echo if I play online with that going on. Oh, I see. Yeah. Wait, there's the lottery? What? Oh, dang it. I need to update my stream elements. Because that's not how monthly art has been working for a little while. I'm excited. I can't wait for you guys to see it. I am getting to the point with Patreon where I'm going to be releasing things after the payment thing, so around the 7th rather than the 1st of the month. But it's ready to go, and I'm excited about it. I want cameras in my apartment, but I have refrained. I had a friend not really break into our house. Friends, it was the two of them. Because we always kept our doors unlocked because we live in the country and we felt completely safe. And my friends came in looking for me, found out that we were all gone, and then the one friend, true to form, raided our fridge. The other friend went into my room and stole my DS and one of my games, I think. And then was trying to convince me to my face that it was her own, that she it was really obvious, the lies and stuff. I knew it was mine because it was a hand-me-down. It had certain scratches in certain places. But the way she lied about it, instead of just getting it in a Walmart, she was like, oh, I got it in a Salvation Army. Oh, it was a rundown Walmart. Oh, I found it in the woods. Like, her story just kept changing. And we were kids, but it was still, it was something where it was like, it felt like a huge violation of privacy and trust, because it very much was. And I stopped that friendship pretty much completely right after that. But yeah, after that, we started locking our doors. But we didn't for the majority of my childhood. We had doors wide open. Well, not wide open, but unlocked. I live in a secure place, but I am a bit of a target. I see. I have some cheap IP cameras that have night vision, phone app, etc. You guys probably have better options for cheaper. We have like a night. We have a camera, but it's for catching like if the animals are doing something at night, like outdoors. If we think that something's going after things in the garden and we're trying to figure out what it is, or if something's jumping the fence, or indoors if one of our cats we think is going up on the tables. But other than that, I don't think we've ever thought of having a security camera. Never thought you'd tell this story publicly, Jen? I mean, why not? I rely on my own abilities to defend my property. I mean, it's always good to have some automation in that regard. If you're off on vacation somewhere, it's good to have an eye on your property, on your stuff. Put a camera on the fridge, sensors on the fridge. I know that it was so funny that he did that. I mean, like, it's still wrong, but yeah, there's a difference. There's a very clear difference there in priorities. I need to be able to hear what's going on. Headphones don't help. Oh. Okay, anyway, it's already after 8. So I will say thank you guys for coming in and spending time with me. I enjoyed the conversation. I hope you did too. Spread the word if you did, because it helps this channel grow. You can check out the Discord if you have not yet done so, and you can check out the events tab on this Twitch channel to know what we'll be streaming next. I did update it to reflect that we're going to be playing Endril. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and I feel like I'm not, tomorrow. I still have yet to do a test run for it, so I'll do that tomorrow, I guess. Make sure it's running correctly, but I mean, I can run Skyrim fine, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be very cut and dry. And I think that is pretty much it. So if you have comments or feedback about this stream or about me, you can share them by using the feedback links in the Twitch info panel or the Read Me text channel on the Discord. And as always, from my heart to yours, good luck.